And please, I have one question more? Just from school, because we were not sure if you really say, do you fancy going to the cinema, for example? This phrase, if you really use it like a native, do you fancy? Because we have it in our class books, and I wasn't sure.
Yes, very frequent. Yeah.
Do you fancy? And it's the same like, would you like, but it's quite informal.
Oh, it's very informal. Yeah. You know, what do you want for dinner tonight? Do you fancy pizza?
Do you fancy?
Do you fancy watching a film? Okay. I could also say to someone, hey, do you fancy that Elisabetta or Alma or Marina or Eva? Do you fancy her? Yeah, I bet you fancy her, don't you? Which means, do you like her?
Yes.
Do you fancy?
Are you fond of?
No, fancy is, but no, it's different to fond of.
It's more sexual, isn't it? It's a little bit more sexual.
I was trying to avoid saying sexual there, actually. And the reason I was, if you actually look at definition, fancy, it can have a sexual connotation, but it doesn't mean that. When you say, do you fancy someone, it doesn't mean, do you immediately want to jump into bed with them? I mean, you can say it to a woman about a man as well. Do you like them very much as a partner? Okay. Do you like them very much and would like to go out with them? You get teenagers saying it, you know.
Yes, okay.
You can imagine, you know, Daniel is probably a bit of a lad at school, you know, so you can imagine the girls saying about him, and, hey, I bet you fancy that Danny, don't you? Eh? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm sure.
That was your territory.
Okay, Steve, perfect. Thank you. Because our teacher, she wasn't sure about it, and she asked me, and I told her, yes, I think they do. They use it, I think.
It's very common.
I will ask Steve, I said to her.
It's
Thank you.
Common.
Yes, it's perfect to have a native speaker when we have some problems in grammar. I can ask you. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, sometimes I have to put my thinking cap on to think of the rules for it, because it's all
but it's obvious for you. Yeah.
You know, because some of these things are some are easy to explain, some less so, and the books aren't always correct. All right.
When you reach such a level, a C1 level, you absolutely need a native teacher, because, for instance, to explain the exact meaning of fancy, you won't find that in a dictionary, won't you?
If you Google it, Daniel, you come up with, and I think if I'd looked in my English advanced vocabulary book, I'd probably find, I think it probably would say that. I remember seeing fancy quite recently, actually. And as you said, sexually, it said something like, to like someone very much, possibly in a sexual way. But when it says that, it's a bit misleading, because they're not immediately saying, you know, do you want to go to bed with someone? Kids say it, teenagers, but we use it about other things as well.
Mm-hmm.